everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. So I decided to go ahead and film this look for you guys. It's a more intense, like dramatic fall look, and I've really been loving this look lately. The main eyeshadow that I use is the Copper Sparkle Pigment from MAC, which is beyond gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it for this time of year. And I'm using another one of the Colourpop Ultra Matte lipsticks, which are actually all sold out right now, but this is in the color Trap. I really love this one, and you can tell what it looks like on paler skin. I had seen it on tanner skin and it looked absolutely amazing, but on me it looks a little bit ghostly. It's very gray, but I was okay with that. I'm not going to be talking too much in this intro. I wanted to thank you guys that responded on my last video. I really love that encouragement that I get back, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that look. So I figured I would come at you with a more dramatic, bolder fall look. This is more my style. This is what I rock whenever I'm going to work. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. And of course, any requests that you have, feel free to leave them in a comment down below. And I will leave links to my Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram down below as well, where you can always contact me on those. I'm trying to sort of get my Twitter back up and running, but I am such a Twitter novice. So if you're on Twitter, I'll put my link down below. Follow me, let's be friends, it'll be a good time. So with no further ado, let's get on to this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, so I have already moisturized and primed my face, and now I'm going to go in with my Revlon PhotoReady foundation in the oily to combination skin formula. And this I'm just blending in all over using my beauty blender that is damp, and this gives a really nice full coverage but still keeps a natural skin finish. Now I'm going to be moving on to my brows, so I'm just brushing through them with a spoolie that has nothing on them, and I'm going to be using Charcoal by MAC to fill them in with my 139 brush. What I always do is I fill them in a little bit heavy, and then I go back through with that same spoolie brush, and that really softens everything out. But I do have some sparseness in my brows that I really like to cover, so that's why I kind of just slap it on there and then blend it out later. Now I'm going to be using my Dermablend Smooth Indulgence Concealer, and I'm just taking this on a flat brush, and I'm going to just carve out my brows with this. I don't want this to be super harsh, but I do just want to clean it up since I had to blend it out so much with that spoolie brush. So I'm taking this on the bottom and the top of my brows, and then I'm going to blend that out with my micro beauty blender. So now these are my brows done, and I'm going in with my favorite Makeup Forever eyeshadow, which is called Cookie, and this is the perfect transition shade because it's got a little bit of warmth but it's not too crazy. So this I'm just blending into the crease really loosely with a Bare Minerals brush. I've said this before, but this Bare Minerals brush is similar to like a MAC 224, but it's much fluffier and bigger, so it creates a more diffused look. Now I'm going in with the Caramel eyeshadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this was in the Ombrezzi palette, but you can still buy this in just a single pan form. This I'm taking on a smaller blending brush and just putting this a little bit more precisely into the crease area. You don't want this to come up too high, but you also want to make sure that you're getting this really nicely blended on the inner and the outer corner. Now I'm going in with the star of the show. This is MAC's Copper Sparkle Pigment, and how I got it to this creamy form was just by mixing it on my hand using the pigment and some eye drops. I use some gel eye drops, and it turns it into this really amazing form. I'll put the name of the eye drops below. And this I'm packing on with, I think this is a MAC 224. It's my favorite brush for packing on loose pigments like this whenever they're in a creamy form, because it's a nice synthetic brush that's still a little bit dense but still has some give to it. Now you want to wait for that to dry, and then you can go back in with that smaller fluffy brush and blend that out. Now I'm taking that same Smooth Indulgence concealer, and this I'm just going to be using under my eyes, on top of my nose, and I'm going to then blend it out with my beauty blender.
you want to make sure with this look that you are waiting to put on your concealer after the eye look, because you will get some fallout. Now I'm just going to set my concealer using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder. And then I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner using Gesso eyeshadow by MAC, which is just a stark matte white. Now I'm just taking a black eye pencil, and this I'm going to put in my tight line and in my waterline. Now I'm taking this kind of burnt purple eyeshadow from Makeup Forever. I'm sorry, I just had to skip past this because you couldn't see it at all, but I'm just going to smoke out my lash line with that. And I'm going in with some mascara, and then I take a little bit of the Berry Chrome cream eyeshadow from Rimmel, and I put this on top of everything that I did on the lash line. I'll put the names of all these products in the description bar since I kind of had to skip over all that because the footage was just no good. Now I'm going to go in and apply some Eyelure N011, and I believe that this is the style 110, but I'll make sure and put that in the description bar below. What I always do with lashes is I always use tweezers and the black duo glue, and I apply them in the center and then in the inner corner and then the outer corner, and just kind of hold them until I'm sure that they're ready to go. Now I'm just going in with that same Gesso eyeshadow and packing that on in the inner corner. Now to contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit again. I'm just mixing together all three of those contour colors. And now I'm going to be using MAC's blush in the color Prism. This is my absolute favorite blush for fall. It is so beautiful. It's matte, but you can put any highlighter on top of it and it really makes it pop. So of course for my highlighter, I'm going to be using Becca's Champagne Pop. I feel like this highlighter is very complimentary to this eye look because it is a little bit warmer. I wouldn't want to go with something too cool for this look. So now for lips, we're going to be using a cool tone lip. I love the combination of cool tone lips and warm eyes this year. I feel like it's a really gorgeous trend. So I'm going in with Colourpop's Tootsi lip liner. This is a lip liner that matches a lipstick that they have that's really gorgeous, but today I wanted to go super matte again. So I'm going to be using Trap by Colourpop, and that is the liquid lipstick that you see going on right now. And I love this stuff. Just make sure that you're applying it in thin coats or else it can really dry your lips out. Alright, and that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please be sure to tag me if you try it out for yourself. Have a great day.